The college experience energizes me. It always has. From my time as a student, a grad student, a staff member, and now building a company whose mission is to help high school students flourish in college. A couple of weeks ago, I spent time with an admissions office, and I asked them a question. What emotions do the high school students have when they step foot onto your campus? 5 out of the 7 responses were negative. Stressed, overwhelmed, confused, intimidated, and scared. Welcome to the college search. Imagine the faces and the emotions on the students preparing to walk the aisles of this modern-day assembly line called the college fair. With this picture painted, this next stat should not surprise you. It should scare you. Of the 70% of high school students moving on to college, just over a third are graduating in 4 years. This stat should scare you because our metrics for success are failing. College fit, defined as GPA, SAT and ACT scores, and class rank, leading to success being defined as money, prestige, and a job title, are not working. However, I believe a solution to this problem rests in our understanding of a very simple word: Marv. The paradigm shift we are proposing is that success is happiness, and another word for happiness is Marv. What is Marv? Over the last year, we've been working with some of the top researchers in the world at the University of Pennsylvania who are scientifically finding the roads to well-being and happiness. Martin Seligman, the founder of a field called positive psychology, in his work called Flourish, was the inspiration behind this construct of Marv. Let me explain. It starts with the letter M, the ultimate starting point and motivator: meaning. Meaning as characterized as something greater than the self. Think of this. Instead of asking our high school students, what are you going to major in, which is the common question they get all the time, what if we ask them, why are you thinking about this major, and how can it help make the world a better place because of you and your degree? Accomplishment. Taking inventory every night of what you achieved during that day, no matter how small the task, and allow yourself to feel the joy of getting things done, especially in times where you had to overcome obstacles and those times in your life where you don't give up. Relationships. The people in our lives who make us better than we know how. The people who believe in us for the miracles that we are. Seligman stated, relationships are the best antidote to the downs in life and the single most reliable up. There was a professor at Harvard, Richard Light, who did a study on making the most of the college experience. And one of his findings was incredible, was that those students who established one relationship during their first semester of college with a faculty or staff, who knew you by name or could even write you a letter of recommendation, those students' likelihood of success went up. Finally, vitality. Vitality from the standpoint of feeling fully alive. A combination of factors like engagement and positive emotion. Think of those times in your life where you've enjoyed doing something so much that time did not matter. What was that? Students, your passion and the things that you love to do in your life, don't lose sight of that and make sure it's on the campus, whether in the classroom, outside of the classroom, or in the community, because that is an essential piece of who you are. Marv. The journey of the college search is a journey of discovering Marv. When the key criterion for selecting a college factor in Marv, our students will flourish, not flounder. There was a recent study and some data from the National College Health Assessment for the year 2012. And this data says it all. In 2012, of the students that reported within those 12 months, 85% of students reported feeling overwhelmed. With a focus on meaning, we can help these students. 44% felt hopeless. With a focus on accomplishment, we can help these students. 56% felt lonely. With a focus on relationships, we can help these students. And finally, 59% felt feeling very sad. With a focus on vitality, we can help these students. With a focus on Marv, graduation rates will go up. Meaningful degrees will become the norm. And our communities in which we live will grow stronger. Why? Because we'll have happier students. Students, the very heartbeat of our future. We've been driving this message to students everywhere this last year. And we have a front row seat on watching the science of happiness come alive and enliven students. Just last month, one of my favorite moments of this journey was spent in New York City, the city of dreams. And we spent time with high school students in and around Manhattan. And these students, this picture illustrates, were part of the College Bound initiative. These are 9th graders. And I love this image because it illustrates the hope that we felt, the dreams that we heard, and the smiles that would shine on students' faces when they encountered the message of Marv. They're getting it. And one day, I truly believe all students, just like these ones in New York, will have the ability and understanding to find Marv in their life. This journey of discovering Marv has taken us to many places, and we've met some incredible people. In fact, this journey started just a few miles down the road from here. I was growing up in Cincinnati, and I had zero interest in attending Dayton, Ohio for college. Except I had a guidance counselor that kept pushing me. He said, "Justin, will you please take a visit to the University of Dayton? I think it'll be a good fit for you." 5 times he had to tell me this before I finally listened. I came to the University of Dayton for a college tour, and I call that day the turning point for the rest of my life. Something just felt right. I had a gut feeling that I knew that the University of Dayton was the school for me. Gut feelings were how I would describe it. But I flourished at UD, and my passion became when I left UD to help students find what I found that day while walking on that campus. Gut feelings was the word I kept using until now. Now I like to say that I found Marv. Marv is a journey to happiness, meaning, accomplishment, relationships, and vitality is the vehicle to flourishing in college and in life. Find it. Thank you.